Hey, what's up, guys? Uh, we're bullish. ICP, best chain ever created. Conspiracy theorists or not, I was just reading this on Reddit, and it made me want to post this because, accounts like CryptoRank and more will not directly talk about ICP, even though it's right in the image they posted. CryptoLark looked absolutely uncomfortable talking about ICP the other day. When I saw CryptoLark was uncomfortable about talking about it, I just felt so pissed. I was like, I used to watch that guy all the time and I respected him. But getting paid to not show something when you could just invest in something and make your own money, pathetic. Pathetic, guys. I don't know if they're trying to hide their bags before this gets too large, but I don't care. Bob is blowing up. We're going to the moon. We're only at 15 million market cap, guys. And I swear to God, I'm about to put like another 5K into this. No joke. Like, whew, I already hold more than enough. But I ain't trying to open and disclose that position. How do you guys feel about this? I just really want to hear your thoughts in the comments. But like, this is just sick, nasty pumping. Let's go to the 15-minute chart again, because we're not stopping. There is no stop. I just feel like very soon we're going to stagnate at some point, but it just keeps on going. If we keep looking at the bob.fund, see, this is where I'm getting a little bit bamboozled, because these last blocks, 149 TC cycles burned, we're starting to hit the point where the price is starting to accommodate for the miners. And so they're starting to pull out a little bit. But actually, from what I'm seeing, if I'm understanding this correctly, before the miners count used to be at like 270 the other day, at least when I last made a video. And now it's at like 212, 226, 213. Like, there's just not nearly as many miners. Or I wonder if these are even considered, like, I know there's 22,855 miners. The mother node selects whatever miners get their mine, but is this basically saying that active miners is decreasing? Which would make sense as the price goes up, because then at that point it's more profitable to just take. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not trying to think too much about this. All I saw was the total cycles burned at one point hit like 500, and I started busting a nut, because of course that means like the price of Bob should be at like $1.60, $1.70, just based off of this alone. But I'm just holding. I'm not even thinking twice about this. We are going to the moon. I hope you guys bought between this like 40 cents to like 10 cents range, which we've been just chilling at for so long, because there is no stop in sight. Just wanted to post my bullishness. This is what Bob deserves. This is what ICP deserves. And if other crypto YouTubers aren't going to do it, I might as well. I mean, I'm not really a crypto YouTuber anymore. I just try to, this is what I love to do, that and fitness. So beyond this, just wow. Bob thesis, tokenomics are king. Let's read a little bit into Reddit. After watching Bob go from 40 cents to $1.20 following the halving, I'm now confident in my thesis. Tokenomics are king. Utility is optional. Just like Bitcoin and every other crypto, Bob is a store of value and doesn't need to be anything else. With guaranteed scarcity built into the supply, it's simply economics 101. The price must rise. With a halving every 88 days, I think the price is going to rise dramatically when it does. To the town comment. I've been up all night as a crypto girl who just started ICP, and Bob is my first crypto. Time to pull out, guys. Oh no. I'm just joking. Let's read this. What I found out ultimately is this: whales are mining Bob and burning ICP on the process, even though it's not value wise. Except the thing is, those whales know what's coming, and that it is Bob will rocket fuel more than the cost of the mining Bob. I'm just a newbie, please don't hurt me. Ooh. Oh man, oh schnitzel, guys. We got our first crypto girl that barely knows anything about this, but I mean, this is some good logic for a crypto girl. You have the right idea. It's not about the current value, it's about the future value. And that's what matters. Oh, I gotta pull out. Just loving this. We're gonna keep pumping, guys. Don't take profits. Any dip is gonna be short-lived, and if you do see a dip, I hope you have some funds on the side to put in, because that's what I'm waiting for. But even at these prices, this is a dip. I just, I have no more funds to put in. Shit. That's just the way it goes. But I love that this is saying utility is optional. That's not true. It's not true. It's not true. There's a lot of crypto tokens that have done exactly what, Bitcoin has done, in a sense, in creating that dynamic. But this one has that same dynamic. It allows you to mine on the internet so that you don't have to buy expensive hardware and pay electricity. Like, literally, it costs as much as it does to simply turn your computer on for a couple of minutes, put more ICP in, and then just turn off your computer. That's the cost of electricity. We're talking like not even 25, 50 cents. And then, yeah, you just let it do its thing. And then not only does it do its thing and mine blocks, it also allocates those burn tokens that you sacrifice ICP for into Bob to deflate ICP. And as you deflate ICP, since Bob is the only liquidity pool for Bob is Bob ICP. So that's the only way to trade it. So as ICP goes up, the concurrent value of Bob in USD terms is going to go up. So both of them literally create a feedback loop that causes both to pump basically infinitely. Like, I'm not going to be surprised if we hit $1,000, $2,000 a token next couple of halvings. Like, by the end of next year, we could easily be at $500 to $1,000 a token. And this is not considering FOMO. This is just considered a consistent climb up, because that's what it should realistically do. Any dips that happen are because a huge whale sold, like this guy just sold his 6,000 token or his 4,500 Bob. Thanks, my brother, buying that dip. Yeah, it's just, there's no point in selling when we're this low on market cap. This is just getting started. The halving is finally starting to take effect. I think it happened, I don't even know when it first happened. I kind of forgot. I probably should have put like a little marker here to keep track of it. Actually, I can probably look it up with ChatGPT. 1 second. Let's see. So I am trying to figure out, when did the first halving for Bob happen? Use bob.fun. We'll search it on the internet and see what it gives us. Approximately every 88 days, the initial block was 600, blah, blah, blah. We need the data of the Genesis, the date of the Genesis block. Okay, well, if we go to, I'm just too lazy to do the math myself right now. We're going to say the Genesis block was September 7th. Yeah. September 7th was the Genesis block. Turn that off. December 4th. Yeah, that sounds about right. December 4th. Let's put a little marker there for future references. It's definitely somewhere around here. So, get it. All right. So having occurred here, and then we saw this big pump up, big spike up, and saw a straight decline to probably pull out some weak hands from the whales. And then, boom, we are starting to take off. So, I mean, damn, by the time we hit this cycle top, it's going to be 88 days from now. And next thing you know, we're already at another halving point where it's just going to get so much more bullish, considering that the cycles are, the halvings are compressed a lot more than Bitcoin was. So, whew, guys, I mean, goodness. If we're talking about Bitcoin being at about $12 at its first halving and hitting about $200 and then going up to $1,000, like $200 after its first halving at the top, then if Bob was at 10 cents, oh my gosh, just from the halving alone, we're talking like $100. I mean, that's at least $10 from the halving. Like, I'm so bullish. I'm so bullish, and whoever's not in this is losing out on a generational opportunity. And that's, I've been speaking about this for a while now. I'm still holding. I'm still a believer. Haven't sold a single token, and if I'm selling, it's to simply take whatever I had put into it to secure myself, waiting for dips and buying even more tokens, because yeah, doing that is smart. Don't feel like you have to hold this until it goes to the moon. You know, you can always take profits, wait for it to dip a little bit, you know, take your time, be patient with it. Don't feel like you're missing out, because you're not. You're still very early. So take your time, be patient with this. And one thing I can recommend, do not leverage trade. I've been doing that for 8 years. I've lost every single time. I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do not leverage trade. Just hold your position, hold your bone, stay strong, and believe in the tokenomics, because everything is falling true to what's supposed to be happening. And we are just getting started. You don't want to miss out on opportunities like this. It's simple as that. There's 21 million that will ever be in supply. Having even just 10 is like having Bitcoin right now. And we're talking, that's after its third halving. Third halving, that's going to be next year, like mid next year. This thing could be at the moon by that point, and to not be holding this is just dumb. I mean, I barely even want to sell myself, just because any dip has been so short-lived and just not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, from this range over here, we hit a top of 98 cents, went down to like 86 cents, and then we hit a low of about 73 cents, and then instantly pumped back up. I actually bought right here. Like, I'm very proud of myself for that one. I waited patiently for that one. Then we dumped again, and this instantly, we're back up here, barely dumped here, and then we're just going up again. And I feel like we're eventually going to get to the point where this just keeps pumping so much. FOMO is going to have to start at some point. So hold your bone, buy as much as you can. I don't care if you're buying at the tops at these points, because these are not tops. These are just the start. So like buying even here, you're buying the dip. That was the dip. You could like literally presume that. And any like little short-lived dump like this will get bought up right away. It just will. You could check out my previous videos talking about Bob and going into more of the tokenomics. I have a bunch of Reddit posts on the community. You can check that out here. Bob, r/bob.fun. We're starting to grow some more members. We were only at 30 members when I first joined, and we're growing. There's a Telegram, there's an open chat. There's so many people just asking about this, and honestly, I'm personally someone that just gets annoyed about these things. Like, what is Bob? Like, go do your own research, bro. You know, figure it out yourself. But, you know, sometimes I'm willing to help out the community, because I don't need to explain this to someone for the price to go up. I already know it's going to go up. And at this point, they're missing out if they don't want to put the hard work in themselves that I've been doing for years and years, just scouring CoinMarketCap, scouring Dex Screener, looking at every off-chain thing like Solana chain, just trying to look for a token that resembles anything that could be considered a diamond bag. And there's been nothing except for this one. Right when I saw it come out, I was like, this is it. I just knew that in the beginning it was going to be a pump and dump. So I was like, well, there's no point in me buying now until the first halving at least. And I could have bought it like 10 cents and just held. But I was like, yeah, you know, there's going to be more opportunity. This thing's going to blow up. So I'm going to go do other things while I wait for that to do it, you know, its thing. And then after the first halving, a little bit before it, I got really excited and I started buying here. It's my main stack range. So we're holding, we're keeping strong, and there is no reason to sell. I hope you guys are doing the same thing, and I don't want you guys to miss out. Please don't leverage trade. Protect your money. Put it on the NNS. Make sure you save your recovery phases, and yeah, just stay safe and keep your mouth shut. I've told my family before about these things, like these opportunities, and I told them this year too. Bob is a potential thing, but I also told them after they told me they don't want to try it, they don't want to lose their money, they're tired of it, that I will not be helping them out anymore after this. Simple as that. And if they continue to ask, I just silence them. Simple as that. They can watch me make my money, but I'm not here to help people that don't want to put any effort into it and call me dumb on that part as well for 4 years straight, telling me that I'm the idiot. So enjoy your success, boys and girls. I'm calling you out right now, Reiki, wherever you are. There you are, Rieri. I'm calling you out. I hope you enjoy your crypto gains and show your family that you're the boss. You're the boss lady, and you deserve every penny of it. Have a great day, guys, and stay bullish.